It's a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first round game on TV. This is a dangerous slot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we see the number 10 seed in this playoff, Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Broomstreet. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He's going to bring it out of the end zone. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you have to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And a nice first down game where they get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
All those positive yards on first and 10, and it's the first down. Looks like it'll play second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up and take a shot downfield.
Second down and a very short down. Here comes a handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Runs out of the couldn't escape right for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of the offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they can limit the sack by getting after that quarterback.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long on 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop it? Across the field. It's a big return off the INT. They steal
fuck.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team's out of the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Play action here on first down. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
So the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. Man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Catch me at the right side. That's a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw. It's a first down.
We'll give it to the running back. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He stopped after gaining 4 yards. So it's 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the middle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense with some pre-snap motion. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think he'll do it over again. He would have found it different to bring it downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down and goal. Coming. There's a run to the left, looking for a touchdown. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure in the playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. But just able to stop him, but that is a great return here. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession, and they do it again. Overall, this defense makes some adjustments to get a stop. Looking to throw it on 4th down. And he fires the football to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
You back home, Mom?
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Mom, you home?
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw it. Launches downfield. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football.
You home, Mom?
They're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. short in the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a first down stop. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lays it out, makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the Tigers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first down. He's swarmed by the defense. See if the offense can push it in on second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms him. They got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the quarterback. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Let me put my headphones on.
I was just making sure you were okay. That I heard from you. That I'm going to go get my surgery again. They're gonna remove.
No, I haven't put them on me.
Oh,
I'm in
I
love.
have to have this system removed and a new one put in. My spinal cord stimulator for my pain from my back and for my migraines. They're gonna put in a dual system where they put one lead up for my migraines and the other one for my.
Make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And there's the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On the run, it's Gibson.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this two-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll reach the end zone and make this a 5-point margin now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touch shot. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the ball is picked off. Did he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. It would be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Your guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Coverage team brings down the returner. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The sure hands. It's Haynes. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
Trying to find room. It's Haynes. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. And here's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37-minute.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield.
Ready
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
On the set.
Second down play coming up.
Black 24. Black 24. Set.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Hustle,
The offense with some
hustle.
pre-snap eye candy.
Anchor. Anchor.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. He's got it right near the end zone. They're not going to get it. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Movement at the second level of the defense now. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pulls it in. It's Butler. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Pound 55 weak.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They try to run it with the option. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw now on first down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some open field ahead. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty. First down here for this offense.
That read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of... Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This Aaron's had no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And the back now goes in motion. And now to try for 2. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. On first down, it's play action. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
2 backs now, flanking the quarterback. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either.
Oh, it's a fake here. Trying to run for it on the direct snap. And they tried the trickery there. It doesn't work. Stopped short of first down yardage. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a